Salut les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve pour une vidéo découverte. Ici, ça sera sur PC. Je vous propose qu'on découvre ensemble Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Donc c'est un jeu de rôle développé par le studio tchèque Warhor Studio et édité par Deep Silver. Le jeu est sorti le 4 février 2025 sur PC, PS5 et Xbox Series. Il se vend plus ou moins aux alentours de 60 €. Ça dépend sur la plateforme sur laquelle vous l'achetez et où vous l'achetez. On va aller voir d'abord dans les paramètres. Paramètres graphiques. Donc là, il est en Quad HD. On va le laisser comme ça pour le moment. Qualité globale de l'image. Très élevée. Afficher les images, non. Synchro vertical, oui, 60 images secondes. Donc on va laisser comme ça. Paramètres graphiques avancés, c'est pour régler les effets graphiques, les ombres, la texture, etc. Tout est en très élevé, donc on ne bouge à rien. Il est au maximum. Et on va voir ce que ça donne. On va faire nouvelle partie. Au début du XVe siècle, le royaume de Bohême est ravagé par la guerre. Le roi Venceslas IV est retenu prisonnier par des nobles révoltés et son frère. Le roi Sigismond de Hongrie, privé de monarque. Le pays sombre dans la guerre, je suppose, j'ai pas eu le temps de lire. Seuls quelques hommes demeurent fidèles au roi légitime. Sugdol 1403. J'ai pas été voir dans les paramètres audio si on savait mettre en français.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Pas de quartier. À Quoi, je joue le vieux alors? Monter l'escalier des remparts avant. Je suppose que c'est ici. Et c'est joli hein, quand même graphiquement. Maintenez le T. Tu mais il faut le temps pour charger monsieur. Ah non, c'est parce que je devais appuyer. Je tire sur les bons, moi, je pense bien. Ça fait bizarre de tirer avec une arme qui fait pas de bruit. Tous être bien visés aussi parce que comme ils ont... Bande d'enfoirés. Aider à défendre la porte dans la cour. C'est où le cours? Monsieur, t'as vu que tu me fais diriger un perso déjà plus vieux et tu me fais courir. Bah, ils les ont cramés donc c'est bien. Suivre le commandant. Le diable c'est qui? C'est qui le diable c'est qui? Il est où? Bon, je suppose que c'est lui qui court là-bas. Ouais, follow me. J'arrive et... Bon, je vais pas me rapprocher trop près de ton cul parce que si t'as lâché une petite perlouse de peur, j'ai pas envie de sentir ça. Je vais déjà crever. Non, ça c'est à Damien. Maintenez A pour la repousser. Ah, l'échelle, ok. Ah, mais s'ils arrivent tous... Comment tu veux que je repousse, moi? C'était la flèche d'acheter. C'est quoi ça? Il n'a plus de tête, le gars. Mais j'arrive pas à leur... pousser, voilà. C'est un peu chaud boulette, hein. Allez, maintenant il a deux à repousser, non, de Dieu. Au niveau des combats, ça n'a pas l'air d'être trop ça. Mais bon, c'est que le début, hein, faut voir. C'est peut-être moi qui fait mal le truc. Ah ouais, mais si tu ravises et que t'attends de tirer, monsieur. En plus avec le passoire sur le fond, tu le laisses à l'air. Enfin, tu vas me dire si tu le mets devant toi, tu ne verras pas, mais...
Oh, dentist Fortuna, fucking you that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a...
Bah, le code de maille, elle a servi à rien, là, en fait. Donc ici, bah évidemment, c'est sur PC que j'y joue, mais je pense qu'après, je vais me l'acheter sur PS5. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Tout. Oh, c'est joli. Quelques semaines plus tôt.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Graphiquement, c'est super joli. Hein.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever.
Ah, j'adore ce style de décor campagnard.
Ordentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Magnifique. Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez, mais waouh.
Well, Henry,
Cavalier tranquille, suivre la compagnie du seigneur Hans.
Of course I am. We'll show
C'est
them
pas
what
le
fine
qui était
fellas
mis,
have
donc.
turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course.
Oh, avec des animaux et tout.
There are foreign armies
J'adore.
rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving,
Comment ça se fait que les sous-titres se mettent au-dessus des persos
Get
maintenant?
your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Je vais une fois quand même aller voir si on ne sait pas mettre en français. J'ai pas vérifié paramètres audio. instrumental, volume de musique de la partie. Bon, ça on peut peut-être mettre un peu moins fort. Bah non. Ok. Et paramètres graphiques, je suis étonné, punaise, qu'on peut mettre comme ça. En très élevé, donc expérimental, est-ce que c'est encore plus... plus élevé que très élevé, j'en sais rien. Je suppose que... Non, là on est quand même à 70 degrés. On va pas tester en 4K. Déjà en quad HD au maximum comme ça, c'est... Wow.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Corral them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Chien qui vient de se laisser là.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Je suis un soldat et le garde du corps du seigneur Capon. Choisissez votre style de jeu. Le soldat préfère garder une arme à la main et porter une armure robuste. La patience n'est pas son point fort. Le conseiller aime résoudre les conflits en usant de ses connaissances, de son éloquence et en faisant preuve de compassion. L'éclaireur agit dans l'ombre où il peut accomplir des missions discrètement et sans se faire repérer. Waouh. Pas évident de choisir du coup. Bon ben on va choisir conseiller.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail
Oh,
of
le
just
brin
such a
d'herbe et tout
band.
ça, c'est
So
magnifique.
why should I trust you?
T'as presque envie de te coucher dedans. Alors, on va pas tout lire, hein, je vous laisse faire pause si vous voulez lire. Fermé. Ah oui, ici. En sélectionnant éloquence, vous tenterez de résoudre la situation grâce à vos talents de diplomate. Vous pouvez aussi tenter de convaincre avec votre apparence de noblesse. Les gens sont plus enclins à croire un seigneur élégant qu'un mendiant. Ouais. Enfin, il est possible de rallier le parti adverse à votre cause en faisant preuve de chevalerie et en proposant de mettre à disposition votre force et vos compétences de combattant. Ah ben, les trois sont bien en fait. Ouais. Bah en fait ça ressemble au troisième. Hein.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you
Là,
say
on est
you
pas
were a
content.
scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns
J'adore
the
cette
offer
vue
of
avec
an alliance.
l'herbe là.
That's
Direct, t'as posé la caméra
seems
dans
you need
l'herbe,
as much as
c'est
we do
magnifique.
right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
On dirait qu'il a un truc dans le cul là, avec son air. Oh, c'est magnifique avec le lac. Waouh. Les décors sont vraiment magnifiques. Hein.
Be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Quel décor magnifique. Waouh. Ah ouais, ça c'est un jeu que je vais choper sur PS5. Peut-être même aussi sur Series X pour par après, mais en aucun cas. Ah, on va encore continuer un petit peu, mais après on arrêtera. On va profiter des décors. On va voir si on peut faire courir Médor. Pour appeler le cabot maintenant Y.
Come here.
What's all the fuss about, mate? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get.
Excellent, quelle bouille. Ah, il me fait penser à le Sharpay que j'avais avant. Mon même cheat quasi.
I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Il va me suivre du coup, ouais. Allez, va nager un peu. On peut pas lui lancer un bâton. C'est magnifique, hein, franchement. presque envie de te poser là et de pêcher. Waouh. Allez parler au seigneur Capon. Vous le trouvez. Bah, j'étais en train de lire un vieux.
Henry. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Bah, j'ai rien dit de mal, hein.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologize. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm
Gain
here
de
to do the
réputation.
talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Apprendre du seigneur Hans quel est le plan. Ok, obtenir une armure et une épée. Et aller parler au seigneur Hans. Notre équipement. Ok. Oh là là. Ça c'est le truc que je n'aime pas dans ce genre de jeu. Mais bon. Arme, armure. Ah ouais, ok, ça sans doute. Non, ça c'est pas encore ça. Je comprends rien dans leur truc. Voilà. Je pense que c'est bon. Épée, normalement il m'avait dit de prendre l'épée. Et quoi, je dois aller m'entraîner maintenant.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
Je suis pas encore prêt. On aurait dit Jeff Tuch, mais avec une autre coiffure.
Mind where you're going?
Fait de la sauce bolo. L'endroit te plaît.
Here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Bon. Attends le combat, lui. Et le chien aussi. Le temps presse. Bah ouais, le temps presse, ça me fie, mais qu'est-ce que tu veux
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good.
Tu as ton armure très bien. Je te... Bah tout à l'heure, je l'avais aussi, me fie.
I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Tu veux que ton chien, je voudrais pas qu'il mange notre souper pendant que nous nous entraînons. Bah ouais.
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again, that... Well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
T'as même pas remarqué tantôt que j'étais prêt. Tête de saisie, va. Obtenir une armure, une épée et aller parler au seigneur Hans.
This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Ok. Donc le R est la direction avec l'analogique droit pour frapper. Pour frapper à droite, à gauche ou au-dessus.
A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
À nouveau sur la touche attaque RT, alors qu'on attaque toujours en cours. Ok.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Good. Good.
Bah tape plus vite, hein. Ce qui est dommage là, c'est qu'il y a les herbes qui passent à travers le perso. Ça fait, c'est dommage quoi, ce bug. Oh petit.
Cover for Christ's sake. What are you doing? Cover. Leave me some room. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Vous pouvez réaliser blocage parfait en appuyant sur LT pendant l'attaque de votre adversaire au moment où le symbole du bouclier apparaît. Oh mais j'ai pas eu le temps de voir le symbole.
Try blocking later. That's it.
Ah ouais ok, j'ai vu là au milieu.
Nice, Henry.
Ok.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to
La
it.
riposte est une contre-attaque réalisée juste après un blocage parfait. Commencez par bloquer l'attaque de votre adversaire avec le blocage parfait LT et attaquer immédiatement avec RT.
You have to
block first. Too fast for you, am I? Block it! Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Vous pouvez changer de zone d'attaque avec R. Ouais, ok.
Good riposte. Nice work, Henry. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training
On peut aller manger.
Up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
À quoi répondre, regardez. Ouais, ça me va. Non, j'ai pas envie de parier.
To hell with wagers.
Oh, afraid are you? You know how it'll end. But suit yourself.
J'ai faim.
We'll fight without a wager. Let's go.
Ah non, hein.
Off to a good start. All square again. Well done. Fuck me.
Let's march slide.
How do you do it?
Bon, discuter. Hein. On va pas passer toute critère. Ouah.
How do you do it? You knocked the stuffing out of it.
Il abandonne ou quoi? Tu es infatigué, ouais, je sais. J'ai faim.
Oh, let's go and eat. I need to sit down for a bit after that exertion.
On met un petit check.
So who won, gentlemen?
Bah, franchement, il est excellent le
It's
jeu.
not my day. Drinks in the tavern will be on me, so I hope you'll go easy on me.
Ça me donne même envie d'essayer le premier. J'ai jamais testé le premier.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get
Elle
me?
est bonne.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Ben ça c'est pas mal, mais voilà, faut quand même un peu de dextérité. Et, ouais, c'est comme dans le Call of avec le sniper un peu. Mais c'est vrai que c'est chouette le tir. Je vais répondre ça, l'épée est une arme superbe.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with
L'autre
it
il a
to
faim.
try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords.
Sword,
No
sword,
doubt you're going
sword.
to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt.
Ouais, que ça devait pas être le top, hein, porter des armures comme ça à l'époque, non, de Dieu.
I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Par contre, j'aime bien les shops.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Ça retient bien.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Voilà qui ratatine vraiment les bourses. Excellent.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
C'est pas le moment, hein, les femmes, si t'as les bourses toutes ratatinées.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Merde. Accroupi.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
Puis c'est là que, en fait, c'est pas des femmes. L'eau est pas très bien faite, les mouvements. Je trouve que c'est un peu trop saccadé, un peu trop rapide quand tu passes. C'est pas le plus bel effet. Hein.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! Someone's doing laundry. I have to get closer to the others.
Et quoi, je peux aller lui tâter le cul? Uh-oh. Non, c'est trop loin.
What was that sound? What is this racket here? Hey? What was that?
On va être tout dégueulasse, on va sentir la marache. C'est pas ça qui va attirer les meufs, quoi.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Na poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vydětil jen kousek, báby křičujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine.
Ça va être la fête du zboub. Bonjour mesdames, j'ai choisi celle de droite. Oh, oh merde. Ça va pas être la fête du groupe du coup. Je pense qu'il faut mieux rester planqué. Oh là là.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Et le chien?
Oh fuck. A letter.
Ouais, les salauds, ils emmènent les femmes.
Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough!
Purée, ça se gâte.
The fuck's mine!
Et on est à poil. Enfin, presque.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim?
À l'instant, sûrement. On n'a pas le choix. Ah bah, excellent. Oh putain, il se ramasse les flèches dans le dos l'autre.
Come on! Cut them off on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
N'empêche, c'est excellent.
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Après, on va arrêter, les amis, parce que punaise, déjà 56 minutes. Une fois qu'on est dans le bazar, on voit pas le temps passer tellement que c'est top. Franchement, je kiffe.
We can't leave it like this.
No, wait.
Ah, j'ai mal à sa place.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'll lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Waouh, franchement excellent le jeu. Vous êtes un homme, recherchez l'icône de lièvre sous la boussole indique ce qui se passe autour de vous à cet instant. Des ennemis vous cherchent. Trouvez une explication de tous les états dans le menu principal. Ok. Ben les amis, je vous propose qu'on en reste là, parce que ça fait 57 minutes qu'on est en route. Je continuerai bien tellement c'est excellent, mais je pense que je ferai une deuxième vidéo découverte. Je ferai ça en 2 parties. Enfin 2 longues parties, parce que le jeu me plaît bien. Je vais pas le faire complètement sur PC. Je vais attendre d'avoir la version PS5 pour y jouer à fond. Quoique je verrai bien, parce que si jamais je me mets à fond dedans, si je suis méga hypé, je vais le continuer, quoi. Voilà, j'espère que cette vidéo vous a plu. En tout cas, je vous remercie de l'avoir regardé. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner si ce n'est pas déjà fait. Activer. On peut pas sauvegarder. Vous n'avez pas de schnapps du sauveur. Ok. J'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. En tout cas, je vous remercie d'avoir regardé. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner si ce n'est pas déjà fait. Activez la petite cloche pour ne rien rater des prochaines vidéos. N'hésitez pas également à lâcher le petit pouce qui fait super plaisir et qui aide la chaîne. Laissez-moi un commentaire, je vous répondrai. Et je vous donne rendez-vous très bientôt pour de prochaines vidéos. Portez-vous bien, prenez soin de vous surtout. Jouez bien. Ciao, ciao.